exclusive that we are picking up of a wanted terrorist of the terror group Hizbul Mujahideen. Javed Mattoo has been identified. He's been caught in Delhi by the crime branch and the police team that has recovered pistol, 6 live cartridges and also a stolen car from his possession. Now, according to the police, Javed Mattoo collected the arms and ammunition from Delhi at the instruction of a handler who is based in Pakistan. However, the source who provided arms and ammunition to the accused is yet to be traced. Mattoo, who planned to carry out terror attacks across Jammu and Kashmir with the assistance of his accomplices who are based in Delhi, and Mattoo, who has been hiding for the last several years in Nepal, came to India just a few days back as he collected a pistol with 7 rounds and extra magazine having 5 rounds from the area of Delhi's Mayur Vihar at the instructions of his handler who is based in Pakistan, and was asked to carry out several weapon gathering missions as well. Mattoo, who was wanted in several terror attacks in Jammu and Kashmir and was among top 10 targets in the valley of the list of the security agencies. Let me go across to Priyank now. Priyank, we are told that he is a dreaded terrorist, and just on time, when he came back to India after many years, he was caught by the crime branch.
Yeah, certainly, Amita. He is considered to be A++ grade of terrorist. Very few of them have been left here in India. Most of them have been, eliminated by the security forces after the abrogation of Article 370. What we got to know that Mattoo, after the abrogation and before that, shifted to Nepal, and he has been staying in Nepal since 8 years. On the instructions of his Pak handlers, he was told to shift base to India. And what we also got to know through the top officials who have also apprised the court regarding this particular development, that Mattoo came to Delhi to collect arms and ammunition and explosive, so that more and more attacks could be carried out in the valley. So that is an important and significant development, because over the period of time, these top terrorists had shifted their base and they were not too much active. Security agencies have also informed the court that they have been several incidences where he was participating, and what agencies have also told that the Hizbul terrorist was collecting arms and ammunition, and they were trying to carry out several attacks in the India, which include the valley. So that's an important, significant development which has happened. His questioning is going on. He is in police custody, and the Delhi police is expected to make much more revelation once the investigation ends.
All right, Priyank, please to stay on with us. Dr. Vikram Singh, former UP DGP, is joining us here on the broadcast. Good afternoon to you. And also Sushil Panditji, activist, sir. Good afternoon to you as well. Dr. Singh, sir, a big, as far as a catch for the Delhi police, the crime branch, because he is known to be a high-profile terrorist. And this is also coming at a time when Delhi is completely fortified, looking at the rehearsals that have been taking place, but also when it comes to at a time when there has been a certain spike in the terror-related incidents being reported in Jammu and Kashmir, sir.
Absolutely right. Good afternoon. Correct observations. Let me tell you that A++, a hardcore, die-hard terrorist. This man, Javed Mattoo, is known for terrorist depredations because he has the murder of 5 constables at his hand and armed attack on police convoys as well. The desperate nature of his depredations are such that he jumped down a bridge into a river just to escape. Now with the recoveries near Nizamuddin with a pistol, magazine, live ammunition, a stolen Sancho car speaks volumes in the backdrop, especially of 26 January rehearsals, which you put it, as also the Pran Pratishtha of the Ram temple in Ayodhya. Under these circumstances, I feel that the detailed interrogation, follow-up and mopping up operations, because as you very rightly mentioned in your opening remarks, that the handlers are in Pakistan, a failed state with absolutely obsolete technologies. Well, they have lived past their life in any case. But the fact of the matter is that he is an A++ terrorist. His detailed interrogation by all the intelligence agencies will yield even more startling and sensitive information which needs to be worked upon. I compliment the Delhi Special Police and all those who are responsible for his apprehension.
Dr. Singh, more importantly, would be also to catch hold of his accomplices as well, sir, because there would be people here as well who would be coordinating as far as his travel is concerned, where he was staying, and also when it comes to gathering arms.
Correct observation. He did not operate in a vacuum. He operates in an ecosystem like all terrorists. And who are behind all those sleeper cells? Those who aid and abet these anti-national activities. From his sustained interrogation, lie detector test, polygraph test, we will come to know who are those who are aiding and abetting these nefarious activities, and they also will have to be dealt with as harshly as Javed Mattoo himself.
Well, my colleague Deepak is also with us right now for a better understanding how dangerous and dreaded this terrorist has been, and the arrest also coming in at a very important point. Yes, Deepak.
Right, Amita, like you know, we have accessed the Delhi police remand note, and what the remand note states is that Javed was planning to carry out terror attacks across Jammu and Kashmir. He was the points person that the handlers were in contact with, and the first revelation according to the police remand note is that Javed Mattoo was in Nepal for the last 7 to 8 years. So what was he doing in Nepal? What was his plans? That will be revealed in the coming days. The second revelation is that Mattoo took orders from a Pakistan-based handler. Now, most of these terror attacks are being perpetrated from Pakistani soil, and Mattoo was also one of them. He was being handled by a person in Pakistan, and he was being asked to carry out terror attacks in Jammu and Kashmir.
Well,
And,
those are the details, Deepak, that Priyanka has also been sharing with us.
Right.
In the meantime, let me also bring in Mr. Sushil Pandit, who is connected with us right now. Sir, if you can hear me, one of those dreaded terrorists, A++ category, if you can tell us exactly how dangerous this man is. And he's been in the wanted list for the last several years, has several terror-related cases also registered against him.
You're right. It's been more than 11 years that he's been graded as the top terrorist. But what is most disconcerting is that these Jammu Kashmir terrorists, jihadis, have found themselves a base in Nepal, especially Kathmandu. If you go and visit the Thamel Bazaar of Kathmandu, half of it is infested by people of these origins. And then they so easily come to Delhi, our capital, to look for arms, to look for hideouts. The place from where he's been found, Nizamuddin, is teeming with people like him, and they find it so easy to escape there and to hide there unnoticed. So, and right in the heart of capital, Nizamuddin, I also incidentally live in Nizamuddin.
So this is Mayur Bihar, close but.
Yes, across the Yamuna. And they frequent there. I've seen such clusters within Delhi where they very easily find hiding places to harbor them. Now, this ease with which they operate in India, come in and out of India through Kathmandu, through Nepal border, is something that we need to plug very seriously. And it is human intelligence that must have led to him, our security forces. We need to really strengthen this network. It is a matter of grave concern that they have again activated themselves and in the heartland of India, in the very capital, and the ease with which, in fact, even the infiltration to Kashmir, having been plugged so effectively, now terrorists stuck in Pakistan take the route via Kathmandu, Nepal border and come easily into India and find their way back into Valley. This is another favorite route of such insurgents. So we need to work very hard. Congratulations to our agencies who have nabbed him. Otherwise, I shudder to think the kind of disasters waiting for us with such lethal weaponry and extremely motivated insurgents, jihadis.
Absolutely. A++ category, sir, that could only defined as far as how dangerous and dreaded this terrorist is. Coming back to Deepak on this remand note that has been accessed. Yes, Deepak.
Right, Amita, we have more details on the remand note that Priyanka has accessed for us. Mattoo came to India a few days ago from Nepal, and that is the revelation number 3. And revelation number 4 goes on to say that Mattoo also, mobilized arms and ammunition to carry out terror attacks in Jammu and Kashmir. And the fourth one is that he was in touch with Pakistan-based handlers, and after which his plan was foiled. But what we have to pay attention to is, Amita, is these two images. On one hand, you have this Hizbul terrorist Mattoo being arrested by the Delhi police, and on the other hand, you have proof of Naya Kashmir. This is also Mattoo, but he is the brother of Riaz Mattoo, who was seen waving his flag ahead of Independence Day last year. And this goes on to show how one brother is trying to perpetrate Bleed India plot, and the other brother has accepted the proof of Naya Kashmir. and his, is now a citizen in Jammu and Kashmir. He is working and also welcoming.
Of course, that's a stark picture that is now coming across as far as the winds of change in the development. Of course, that can be seen, but of course cannot be digested by few, including such dreaded terrorists who want to bleed India by 1,000 cuts. Thank you very much.